That I want you, girl. Know you want me too. So tell me what's going on. Cause I don't know. I wanna see some time with you. If you're free to do whatever's on your mind, just know that I wanna kick with you. Know that I want to do anything that comes to you. You just let me know. I'ma be chillin', smoking on Louis, tryna give you heat. Kinda like that, but he has a tenderness in his voice that I think, you know what I mean, like allows him to sing smooth and silky. He just can kill it. You know what I mean? Songs like Them Ones, that comes to mind. Ride, Something Part 2, Talk on Road. A lot of these dope One Umbrella tracks, in my opinion, that truly really highlights the potential Tory has to be, honestly, one of the best singers on this planet. It's just all in whether he wants to really chase that or not. Because to me, he seems to be chasing more after power over quality, you know what I mean, in his voice. To me, when he's controlling his vocals to a certain volume and allows the melodies to just kind of peek through and he just bounces us around, man, like, it's dope. To me, he really can change the game of singing, in my opinion, for the better. But also, it teaches folks to really put more work into making your vocals hit different types of notes, because that's what was cool about him. Like, he would go do, re, mi, so, fa, si, like all that. And like a piano, it's like when you're playing different chords, like A, B, C, D, C sharp, D sharp. Like, I'm talking about, he sings like a piano. That's what I really mean by how he can really put his vocals at its best, man. Like I said, I can't really sing like Tory. Only Tory can sing like Tory, and if anyone tries to sing like him, it's impossible, I think, because he really can. And that's why I feel like he's kind of like almost abusing his voice, the way he be trying to sing on Chicks Tape 5 and like a couple other tracks where he tries to go really loud, tries to sound, you know, like, or like try to match his, you know, vocals with guys like Chris Brown, Trey Songz, all those cats. Because to me, he has a different type of unique voice. Like, he can't really, or like, I'm not saying that he can't, but I don't think he should be really trying to hit those notes like those cats. I think he needs to just stay cool, you know, low, and just let the melodies transpire out of him, because he really can play things on his own level. And to me, this singing style, the one I just showed you, I like how he could really do it. It's just, he could do any track come in, and to me, I think he wins. Like, don't matter who he's singing against, he comes in and he sings like that, people are gonna go crazy about Tory. I mean, yeah, they may be like, oh, August is dope, or Chris is dope, or like, you know, Bryson, Trey. It's just his singing style is so unique, and you don't hear anybody sing like him. I mean, think about it. 7th Streeter did her own take on Say It. So did Ed Sheeran, because they were both encapsulated by Tory's singing style. To me, that's where his pioneer skills come in hand, and I think he kind of lost that ability because maybe I think more likely the fame, the celebrity lifestyle kind of blinded him and prevented him from being able to, you know, continue to work on that. Because like I said, on his own path, he was already creating something unique and something different and special. So yeah, that's really the Tory that I'm waiting on. I know most of y'all, or not most, but like some people aren't gonna get that. You just have to be in that mindset of a singer or like an artist in general to understand and appreciate the art of what someone else does, or what you work in on yourself, to really understand where I'm coming from. But for those who have great ears and are great listeners, I already know who you guys are. You guys subscribe to my channel for a reason, because you get where I'm coming from. You know what I'm talking about. Those sweet melodies that he hits, man. I mean, dog, it's just, I mean, debonair. You know, like, really like how Denzel Washington does his lines as an actor. That's where I see Tory Lanez. He's basically the Denzel Washington of all singers. You got phenomenal actors. They all can do their own certain roles, but nobody quite like Denzel could really take a whole movie from beginning to end and make that spectacular like how he does. You know what I mean? And to me, I think Tory should embrace that. If people try to sound like him, don't get upset. You know, it's cool. Let them try, but at the end of the day, people know where it originally came from, and they're gonna back you up on that. So I think that's where I was really criticizing Daystar the most, is because he wasn't really trying to sing like his old self. And to me, his old self was really, I wouldn't say old, because then people are gonna misconstrue that as saying that, oh, I want the old, like, I want Tory to grow as an artist, but I'm just telling you what he was doing back then with his vocal progression was not only impressive, but where he was supposed to be at. And then somehow he just shifted off and started doing all this Playboy stuff. And like I said, that mentality screwed how he thinks and how he acts, you know, and how he creates music. And then to me, that's what I felt like really watered down his quality, the quality of his music that he was putting out. Because it wasn't beautiful art anymore. It was just more like industry related crap. I had to be honest with y'all. Like, that's just what I look at it. It's just, it is what it is. People love their crap. You love that crap, go for it. But at the end of the day, crap is crap. And I know what art is. And that's why I just, look, I do these videos because I know one day Tory's gonna have to check him out. I mean, I'm pretty sure he does look at feedback, and he's gonna look at what people think. Not because of, you know, like he cares what people think of him, but he wants to see how people feel about him, and like be curious, because at the end of the day, you're not just gonna put it out there and then just move on. I mean, I don't know. But he seems like he seems like a guy to me, mainly that will not be afraid to take criticism. All right, Happiness Tell Me explicitly explains that on the latter half of that song. Tell me everything, keep it real as fuck. That's all he wants. You know, as long as you don't disrespect him, I think that's really where he's getting at. Talk to me nicely and all that. We all get that. But that's why, I mean, like, I think, you know, he wants people to tell him. And I'm like, sometimes you can't wait for people to tell you things. You have to search for it as well. Or like, more like, don't search for answers from those people that ain't telling you. Look for people who are wanting to tell you what they feel. Be on the lookout for that. And I feel like if he's really that open-minded, eventually he's gonna see one of my videos, and then he's gonna see this. This is the video I definitely would want him to see, because his singing style, like I said, I think it's second to none. You know, there's a lot of great vocalists out there, like Eric Bellinger, Trey Songz, Chris Brown, August Alsina, Bryson Tiller, to name a few. I mean, obviously Jacquees. You know, I can keep going on. Don't get me wrong. There's plenty more. You know, I mean, of course you can go back to the OGs, but I just think Tory is one of the most unique ones I've ever heard. You know, like how I remember my mom telling me people were going crazy over Sammy Davis Jr. and the soft voice. How people were loving Michael Jackson because he had that voice in him. But the thing is, like I said, they all had their own singing style. So you shouldn't try to mimic your sounds after somebody else to see if it can make you sound better. To me, you have to develop your own. It's like building your own tool or building your own car, in a sense. It's like building your own vocal progression. That's where Tory really was making his money, man. That's just what I think. I don't want to make this any further, but yeah, what I did right there at the beginning, it kind of hurt my voice, I'm not gonna lie, because like I said, he's delicate with it, and he sways from melody to melody, like I said, as if someone's going from piano key to piano key. And you know, to me, it's dope. It's dope. All right, it's your boy Drew Blue signing out.